Mm. So right now, we're going to be doing exactly what's there's this saying which goes repetition is the key to mastership, and some also said that they said how did they put it? When you do something over and over again, it becomes part of you. You become part of it, and then you become part of it, and you become a master of it as well. You understand? So that's why we keep on doing this continuously until we all get it right. Okay. Tonight, I people are even I don't know. Hello. All right. So as I was saying, we'll try to see how we can um, wrap up this so we can have enough questions and answers. I actually expect more of the ones that are even new that's to be here so they will understand, the practical aspect of it. Though we're not having them yet, but like I always say again, I don't like waiting. So, you know, the culture of waiting is like rewarding those who come late and then punishing those who come early. Sorry, who come early. The ones who come early are being punished just to reward the ones who come late. When we do that, the next time, more people will like to come late because they know that, of course, we wait for them and punish the one who come early. So we don't want to increase the number of people who come late. So I'll make sure I'm not going to be answering anyone who come late. Their questions. That's what I'll do. That's my style, anyways. Okay. All right. You're all welcome. Welcome to tonight's presentation. So we'll be talking about three things actually, and these three things are things that you're all familiar with, anyways. Just that some of us don't know how to use them. Some of us don't even know they exist actually. Some of us still wonder. We still wonder if it's possible to actually use these things to make success out of this academy, especially now that we're having our 90 days game plan. That's the sense of direction we're having. Okay. Now, please, I like anyone here that is using the PC, maybe a laptop or something. If you are using the PC, can I see you say hi in the chat box? Anyone? If you're using the PC, I like, because when I'm doing this, I always like the other part that's one of the audience sharing their screen. So at least the person who shares the screen gets more advantage. You at least you know how to navigate by yourself. Anyone? Okay. All right. So I want anyone, if whether you have a PC or phone, just and you can navigate your phone very well. I mean, you know how to navigate your phone. Can you please share your screen? And we have to do this fast. The time. Okay. All right, Kamaru, you're welcome. Please, can you share? Okay, I'll make you a host so you can share the screen. Make you a co-host. All right. All righty, you can start sharing your screen right away. Share your screen. And hopefully, this will be the last time I'll be taking this class myself. So afterwards, to be someone else taking it because really, of course, Like we always say, but no be wood, isn't it? So we should pay attention, make our notes, and then ask questions. All right, quickly we'll start. Thank you for sharing your screen, Mr. Kamaru. All right, you do me a favor. Okay, first before we go on, let me do the intro. Okay. Now the thing is, why we're having this session tonight is so we can all move, we can all be successful as we're supposed to be, as we ought to, as IM Academy plans for us. Okay. Now there are two type of people in the academy, just like we have two type of people in the world. Those who succeed and those who don't. Now, if you check most of the time, those who don't succeed, I can tell you this, there are those who don't do what successful people do. And it's so unfortunate. People want money, but they don't want to work. People want to go to heaven, they don't want to die. People want to be famous, but they are not ready to sacrifice. People want to be, they want to achieve their dreams, they're not ready to give it their all. You know, you demand for something, yet you cannot be responsible for it. And one thing about this life is anything you're not responsible for, you can't be held accountable for. And anything you can't account for, then you're not qualified. You won't be qualified to own or possess such things. So possession of things is actually directly proportional to accountability. You get just like relationship, you know, or let's say getting married. A man's supposed to get married when he's already fit enough to take care of the family, isn't it? Now, if you can't, then you should not get married, isn't it? The same thing, you should go to school to apply when you're ready to learn. The same way you should come to IM Academy and do everything that does it when you are ready to succeed. Okay? You can't just sit on the other side and say, oh yeah, people are making money. I want to join and make money, and then you join. Come for sessions, you are not there. Every session you are not there. Some people have been in IM Academy for how long? They don't even know what they call peeps because they are in the launch call group. They are there. They see all those links. They don't come in. So how do you expect us to help you? There's no way we can do it. And if everybody is like me, is all I don't know. Like I don't run after people. After I tell you this is it, and that's why before you join, I always emphasize: if you know you cannot attend sessions, don't join. If you know you cannot come on time, don't join. If you know you have internet issue, don't join because actually there's no other way to succeed. So please, I want us to cultivate this culture. I'm telling you to really help us go far. And like I said last night when I was having a meeting with the leaders, I told them who you are is who you attract, and who you are is who you duplicate. You understand? If you are the type who don't attend sessions, you have people in your team who don't attend sessions. If you are the type who don't practice what is being taught, you have more people like that in your team. If you are the type who don't discipline, who always over leverage, you have people who over leverage. And when you over leverage, you blow your account. And when you blow your account, you get angry, you get tired, you get exhausted, and then you get out of the team. And before you know, you say bye bye to IM. And then what happens after that? So that is why knowledge is key. Knowledge is key. That's why it's called the academy, isn't it? Okay. Now, tonight we're going to be talking about three things. It's not easy actually talking about these things because they actually usually take time. But because of the new people, for the sake of the new people, is why we're talking about the three things. Normally, I was supposed to talk about the strategy alone. As you all can see, and you all know, this strategy is really working. It's working for me as well. I actually it started with me using it, you know, and I just sat down one day. I was like, come on, IM Academy is a multinational academy who has been there for long, and they have trainers or educators who are real traders who make a lot of money. These guys have bought houses, different places. They have beach houses, they have vacation houses, they have their personal house, they have cars, they have good lifestyle. I know them. I follow all of them. The educators, most of them, you know, and they live full time on the profit they make from their trade. And I was like, okay, if these guys can do this and they rely on these academy tools and all that, so why not me? So I sat down, started looking at that. Oh, why should they create a tool that is not actually meant to make you money? It's not possible, isn't it? So I started digging into it. I'm like, come on, let's look at this. Then number two, my second goal was I thought of making things simple, because not everybody actually will have that um how do I put it now? We have that tenacity and also clarity when it comes to chatting and graph and all this. Not everybody. Some just they want it simplified. And anything that has to do with crowd, anything that has to do with people, anything that involves more people, anything that does not have qualification for you to be part of, it has to be made simple. Because anything that is not simple, that cannot be done by even the slowest, or I don't want to use the negative word, the slowest person or the slowest learner also, then it is not, it won't be duplicable. It won't even good. It won't be successful, isn't it? So that's why we try to look how we can make it simple for everybody who is willing, and not just simple, very profitable. Now, if I excite you, let me tell you this. How would you feel when you have a system that is very, very simple, very, very easy to learn, yet very, very profitable? How would you feel? Of course, you feel great, isn't it? So that's exactly what the system is all about. So it's a combination of what? Your knowledge on your swipe option app. For those of you who know, if you don't know swipe option app, can you put a one in the chat box? Let me see if there's anyone here who doesn't know swipe option app. So if you don't know or you don't have it on your phone, swipe option app. Can I see a one on the chat box? Oh, thank God. So we don't have anyone who doesn't have swipe option. All right. So you need to know how to use that. That is actually simple. It's just a matter of copy and paste, right? Then secondly, you need to know how to navigate your broker. Okay. How to navigate your broker, which means you need to know how to copy those things on those ideas on your broker, and how to use them, and how to escape some narrow, when you say narrow escapes, like some narrow lessons, for example, how to do rollover, double up, and all those stuff. Then lastly, you need to learn the strategy. That's the best of it all. The strategy. What is strategy? The market trap strategy. We have a lot of strategies actually, but I chose the market trap. Not that the others are not good, but it's just like when you go to a book or a canteen or a restaurant and you want to eat, you only eat a meal pack. Like if you choose to eat this one, it's this one you eat. You can't eat the other one. When you go to a hotel, after you go for vacation, you only sleep in one room at a time. You can't sleep in two rooms at the same time, isn't it? So I chose this one and it's working for me, and that's why I decided, okay, let's use it for our team. And then in our team also, we have people using it a lot too. If I start sharing my screen and show you chat messages of people, in fact, this system is so easy that people who are willing, some people they learned it in one day, and they use this for themselves, and they're now teaching it to their own mentees, and their mentees is now using it. You know, we have Sandra. Sandra, if you're here, say hi. Sandra, if you're here, say hi. Just want to say hi. Don't worry. You're not talking. Just say hi, and then people will know that you exist actually. Let me see if she's here. Okay, she's not here yet. Okay, she's there. Okay, yeah, she's saying hi already. Now, this lady, she was taught the system, and you know what? She practiced it, and I saw her results. She had 4.0 today. Yesterday, she had like mini clears as well. The day before, she had that. And she didn't just stop at that. You know what she did immediately? She quickly started teaching it to her own mentee. And guess what? Our mentee, for the first time, took it straight, and it was clear. Now, they said the best way to learn is to teach. That was what she did. But the best part of this all is, if the system was not simple, or is not simple, she wouldn't have been able to transfer, to first of all, to learn in a day. In fact, not even in a day, maybe in a few minutes we presented it, and then transfer it to the mentee, and then the mentee is also doing the same thing, and everybody is making wins. One thing I like about this system is everybody who is using it are always taking their trade to the next level. I have a lot of them here. I have Nike, like she sent me trades. I have Quadri. I have Mr. David. I have even Omoumi. I have all of them here. So long they use this strategy, I just like the thing I like about strategy. They don't call back, say, oh, I lost all my money, like we always hear. What they do is they send me the trades they took today. I will see how much I've made today. Oh, I took my account from hold to sold. That is the success of the strategy. And the latest celebration we did tonight. That's Odupe, our champion here. You know, in fact, let me tell you one thing. Do you know that she took her account from 154 to wherever, to 1,000 plus? Not just she told me this night now. She just took another trade this evening, which that one I didn't sanction though. Odupe, that one now you'll be jammed for that one. And because you have made your money, you met your target today. She took another trade tonight, and she made 101. If you are there, Odupe, can you type the amount tonight? How much did you make this night? I mean, this evening. As in one, can you imagine like how many trades just in a single trade this evening? How much did? Are you there? $114. Can you all see? This evening, just this evening. And you know the good thing about this whole stuff is she doesn't know that I didn't call any trade for her. I want you to get this clear. All these people I'm talking about, you know, those days people will say, "Coach, when are you going to do to call trade for? Is it a call or put?" No, that's the days of ignorance. That was the day of illiteracy. We buried that long time, done, dead. With this strategy, people are now by themselves. You imagine you now, every one of you here now can take trades by yourself and make money. So please, why I'm saying all of this is just to whet your appetite and also increase your level of openness to this whole thing that I want to discuss tonight. So you take it serious because whatever you do is always coming to you, you know, at the end of the day. Today now, Motupe now, just just yeah, our account. You know, the bigger your account, that's 3%. Yes. See, the bigger your account, the bigger your 3%. Like, do you know if you have 500 USD, your 3% will be $15, right? So if you have 1,000 USD, your 3% will be $30. You get? So if you have $30, imagine how many trades. When you take like 4 trades, you know how much that is. That already give you like $100. I have a screenshot of how she started. You know, when she started with $5, make $8, $5, make $8, sometimes $3, and all that. You understand? So I have all those screenshots. In fact, I'm making a video on those screenshots. You know, for my own like at least to show okay how the whole thing started. So that's one thing about yes. So that's one thing about this thing, and that's why 90 days game plan is important. The more consistent you are, the faster your money grows. You know, that's why I always tell people, you know, that when you want to come in, that oh, if you can afford 500 USD, start from there. If you can afford $100, start from there, but you have to be very disciplined. So you don't start taking trades based on like if you're taking $30 and you're like I see someone who had $50 account and the trade he took was $10. You can imagine that's over leveraging. It's supposed to be taking $1.4, 1.5 for a $50 account. And for $100 account, that's $3. So there are some people that actually like to take bigger percentage. So if you want to do that, then you start with the bigger fund. But it's always good to build your account. Gradually, you get to that part. Okay. All right. So let's get to it. Kamaru, can you just share your screen? Let's go to the swipe option. Now, when you sign up with a TBX package, of course, you know, one of the things you get, one of the advantage of signing up with TBX package is you get access to these are one of the apps. It's one of the apps you get access to, which you call swipe option. Swipe option. I see there's a trade already around, there was a trade around 8:38. So when you get this app, it's so simple. I'm going to just present this so simple. So when you get this app, all you need to do is click the app, log in. When you log in, it takes you to a place like this. Now it tells you, it gives you instructions on the trade idea you need to take. Now, what is this trade idea? Where is it coming from? It's coming from our educators. After their tireless analysis and chatting and all that, they come up with a good trade using a good pair for that moment. When I say pair now, at least for those of you who have watched the video, the back office video, know what a pair is, right? Currency pair. Currency pair is talking about two currency being paired together. So you have the first currency as the base currency. The second currency is always the code currency. That I won't be explaining deep because I expect everybody to know that already. Okay? But the market is decided by what? The first currency. Whatever happens to the first currency is what happens to the market, isn't it? So when the first currency is stronger, the market is going up. When the first currency is lower, the market is coming down. So that is where you have the idea of put or call. Like this one is a put, euro odd. This is European, that's euro, and then what's it called? Australian dollars. Okay. Now they are saying right now, the trade you want to go into, we expect euro to go downwards. And why is it that? If you check, it's simply because euro is probably having a very lower strength right now. Okay. So that's by the way, that's preamble, that's basic knowledge. Okay. But that's not what I want to discuss here. Just discuss this app. So when you have this app, what do? You click on this app. How do you click? Either you click on the new idea or you click on the pass mark. Just do any one of them or you swipe to the right. When you do that, it opens. Can you do that, Cameron? So as you do that, you see it opens. Now, why do you need to open it? You open it so you can get the full instructions. Now, look at the full instructions. Number one, they tell you, oh, you have to select euro odd. Second is other type, is a put, not a call. Now, let me tell you, a put means sell, means downward. Those are other names for puts. Either they tell you sell, downwards trend, or bearish. If you have a note, you write that down, because I won't like to repeat it when we get to the main part. Okay, so a put means what? Either you call it sell, downward trend, or bearish. While a call, which is the opposite of a put, a call, C-A-L-L, a call means what? Buy, upward trend, or bullish. So when you see these words, know that they are the same. Okay. Now, the next thing you see there, the instructor or the educator is telling you that, hey, I made this chart, I did this analysis from a 15 minutes time frame, which means a 15-minute interval type of trade. You understand? So they did it, it was done in a 15 minutes interval transaction trade, which we call candle. The candles represent the number of how much time that was put into that particular session. Okay. So this is a 15 minutes, which is none of your business as a new, as you know, your job now is not this. You don't need that. What you need now is the expiration time. So they're telling you directly that you take this trade and it expires around 4 p.m. Well, which means you can take this trade when you see it at that level, this level, the next thing you see there is potential entry zone. They are telling you that when you see the price at this level, maybe 530 or 520, when you see 530 or 520, I mentioned 520 or 530 because we focus on the last 3 digits. Now, what is this figure you are seeing? This figure is simply telling you the amount of euro in Australian dollar, which means when you take euro to Australia and you want to change it to Australian dollar, this is what the value you get, right? Maybe as in this is the value you get, you understand? So they're not telling you that, hey, what we are doing is we are selling. So when you want to sell at a very high price. So they tell you, wait for this price to go as this high, to go as high as 1.45530. So you focus on the 530, the last 3 digits. Or even if it gets to 520, either way, anyone that gets to sell from there, then after then you expect it to come down. Okay? Which of course, call is the opposite of this. When it's call, you want to buy. Call means buy, right? If you want to buy things, you buy it cheaper. You want to buy it at the lower price. So when it's a call, they don't give you a high price, they give you a lower price to go and buy from. So you expect the price to come and meet you at the bottom. You buy from there, and then you expect it to go up from there. Those are the differences. Now, the next thing you see there is what? The notes and comments, which is just summarizing everything you've seen up there, which is buy, go to the broker, meaning go to your broker, whether you use IQCent or Vibe Forex. Go to your broker, buy Euro odd, which means you are buying Euro odd, you are buying this pair. So, you are selling this pair. Okay? You are selling this pair for 15 minutes. Okay, for 15 minutes. So you put on your timer for 15 minutes. So now, what do you expect to happen in this type of situation? What you expect to happen is within 15 minutes, you expect this price to go down from the price you entered from. So if you enter from 530, you expect it to continue going down 520, 510, if possible to 490, downwards like that. That's to go downwards. And at the time this 15 minutes will be expiring, it has to expire at that point that is below the price you came in for you to make a win. Now, this is the instruction that you need. Now, the only next thing I'll tell you about this part is where you need to check if the trade is still active or not. Now, sometimes some trade ideas are probably sent and you missed it. You were not there when it was sent, or you didn't see your phone, you didn't check the notification, and it's about maybe 30 minutes, 20 minutes afterwards, you now see it. Now, you want to be sure whether you can still enter this trade or not. Now, there's a part where you check for the status of all the trades, or you want to be sure whether this trade has been done, probably won already, or is a lesson or whatever. You want to know the status, you go to the second part after home. Kamara, can you click the what do you call it? No, now what? Oh, good. So you click the next one. Now this shows you the status of all the trade ideas that have been sent before. Okay, so I'm not going to be boring a lot of you with these ones because this app is actually simple. It's a matter of come there, copy, and then go to paste. So you see it's still active, which means the trade idea is still active. It has not been won, neither has it been lost yet, and it's still active, or neither has it been discarded. Discarded means maybe eventually you get to a point where the trade ideas are not following the parameters anymore, and they are not valid anymore based on the last analysis. And then the instructors and the educators, they will send the message and change the status. They tell you discarded, which means don't go near the trade anymore. It's not really valid anymore. That's it. That's it about swipe option. If you have any questions, you can ask later. but not me anyway. Anyway, let's go to the next thing. So you want to check how you use this on your broker. Now, after you copy this information, how do you use them on your broker? So, Mr. Kamaru, can we go to your broker? Please go to your demo if possible, if you have a demo. But if not, just go in, no problem. Won't use your money. We'll only help you to spend some of it. All righty. Yes, this is how your broker should look like, how your broker should look. So now when you come to your broker, for most of you that are here, I believe you already opened and funded your account. Now, when you come here, what do you want to do? You want to come in here and duplicate or paste all those things, all those informations, because the information you were given at the swipe option were like expo, giving you the winning trades that you will take at what time you take them so you can win the trades and make money. So without you even having to know how to do this, so like copy and paste, Just like when you are in school now, somebody who is a FICO besides you, even if you don't know chemistry, it's okay. So long you can copy from the person and, you get almost the same thing or the same score with the other person. So that's how it is. So this one is also copy and paste, but it's legit here. In school it may be malpractice, but here it's not malpractice. Okay, it's like legit. All right. So now when you get here, what do? Welcome to your broker. Focus on only these things we'll talk about. Number one, the first thing you want to check is your currency pair. Remember the currency pair? Okay, those are the two currencies that are placed paired with each other, isn't it? Now, right here now, what do? You enter the pair that was mentioned in the swipe option. So let's enter the pair, which was the euro odd, right? Euro odd. So you go to where you have the euro USD right now. Okay, good. All right, click on it again. Thank you, Mr. Kamor. Good. Okay, Kamara is doing well. Now, so we have euro odd. Good. So let's go there and put in euro odd. Euro odd. So I'm gonna be precise and specific because this session is being recorded, so it will be easier for people to go over it again. To be just to be long for nothing, okay? Euro odd. So when you put on euro odd, when you put in the euro odd, so now anytime you put in a pair or anything you type in anywhere, always remember to click out of that place. Just tap anywhere outside. So that will lock it in. Because if you don't, it can mistakenly punch in any other thing apart from the normal information. Okay. All right. Now, so now you put in the euro odd pair. The next thing is you want to set your timing. Okay. What was the time that was asked to put to use? You use what? 15 minutes. So you go to time and input 15 minutes. Now that's where you go. You leave the option type, which is turbo and all that. Turbo, you don't need to touch that. Just go straight to 15 minutes on the time and click. And then fixed time. You have to put the fixed time. The fixed time means you want exactly 15 minutes. Because if you don't put on the fixed time, it may not give you exactly the time you choose. Because at the end of the day, it will only give you the time that is remaining from the time you choose. So maybe as at the time you choose 15 minutes, maybe it's already 10 minutes gone. So you'll be having the remaining 5 minutes for your trade, which of course can be disastrous if your trade is set to give you win at 15 minutes. All right. Now, the next thing you want to check is the amount you want to input, your amount you want to use. This is where it's very critical. Like, I don't joke with this part. In fact, I'm so serious with this part that if I'm following you up, I'm working with you as a mentee, I'll make sure I tell you, send me your report. I want to see what you are using based on the account size. I always want to see, because I've experienced it and it's not a good experience. People blowing accounts. I have personally blown accounts severally because of that lack of discipline. So we try to make people do what they're supposed to do. So if you look at Mr. Kamaru, the account he is using right now for us is 225 USD. So how do you know how much or the amount you put in there? You calculate what? The 3% of what? 225 USD. So which I believe would be like 6.6, right? That's 6.6. 6.6. So you type 6.6. So you do that on your calculator if you have a calculator to see. I don't know because I'm just looking at this. I believe it should be 6.6. Yeah. So now you see when you punch in the amount you are supposed to use based on your account size, okay, 6.6. The next thing you see there is the profit you are meant to take, which is 60% of the amount you put in. So if you win the trade, you're going to be having extra $3.96 on your money. So which will add to your money. Now, the next thing you see here, you see a call or put. Now, that's where you take the shot. That's where you take the order. That's where you determine where you are going. Okay. Also, before you now click on call or put, remember, I told you about the last 3 digits, right? Always watch out for the last 3 digits. Okay. The last 3 digits here is 496, which means you cannot enter. Good. Thank you very much, Sandra. Thank you. You're always helpful. Now, which means, and if possible, put that 1 to 3% in capital letter. That's my cue. All right. I'm just joking, but I don't joke with the 3%. Okay. Now, 494 is presently the price that we see there, which is the last 3 digits, right? Now, do you enter with based on that 494? No. Or 496? No. You have to wait until it gets to what? 530 or 520. As you are seeing that is getting to that part, but you know, we are not taking this trade. I'm not sure. Oh, maybe we can. I think it's still active, right? So it's 504. So if if you are taking it, come on, maybe you just use $1. Okay. But I don't think we'll have to wait. But if you are lucky before we go out of this broker, it comes to 520, 530. You take it for a put because the instruction is when it gets to 530 or 520, you take a put for 15 minutes. Okay. But we won't wait for 15 minutes because you know we are recording and then it has to be precise and straight to the point because we have more things to discuss in the next part. Okay. So when you do this, you wait until it gets the 5-3. When you have the last 3 digits, you click on the what's it called? The instruction, which is put, okay, according to what was given in the swipe option area. That's the app. So what will happen is this. I think for you to understand better more about swipe option, there's a video which, of course, sorry, more about your broker, because there are things that we're supposed to look at right now, which I always teach anyways, but I realize that it takes time. It makes it longer when I teach this part. That's the rollover, the double up. So for us to know that, we have to like what's it called? We have to take real trades, actual trades, so I can show you how to roll over and how to double up. But if you're a newbie, I think the basic thing you need to know for now, this is it. But then maybe we'll just put it another day aside for just newbies on how to know rollover and all those things. It won't take time though if you are taking that alone. Okay. Mr. David, you see what I'm talking about? See, these guys are the ones using the strategy. You just want 2-0. And do you know the funniest part about the strategy? It makes winning so easy. Oh my God, it's like I'm dreaming, you know. It's always so sweet. But anyway, that's by the way. Congratulations, Mr. David, 2-0. That's another dollar in the house. Okay. Now, pocket option doesn't have rollover. As a matter of fact, most of other brokers don't have rollover. It's only AccuSet and BuyForex. That's why we go for these ones mostly. The rest don't have rollover or those double up. They don't, I don't think. And those options are very good in a situation where the market delays a bit. You know, rollover means buying more time. For those who are new, rollover means buying more time. Let's say you are going for 15 minutes. But sometimes that 15 minutes will not be enough. You see that the trade has not gone your side yet, has not gone to your direction yet to make money where you're supposed to make your profit. And then you see that it will still go there, but it has not gone yet. So most times, experts always advise us to click on rollover to give us additional time. The same time you put in for, it will give you the same time, So which means if you are done 5 minutes, it will give extra 5 minutes. If you are done 15 minutes, it gives extra 15 minutes, but at a cost. At a cost. What cost is that? It will increase your input, your investment, your risk amount, the amount you put in. It will increase by 30%, which means it will take more 30% from your money and add it to the money you are putting in. So let's say you are using $1, it will make it $1 30 cents, 30 cents. But the good thing is, if you win the trade, you have more profits. But if it's a lesson, you have more lessons. Which is good anyway to have more lessons now. Just joking, anyways. So that's what rollover is, okay? To buy more time. Double up is you are taking a new trade. Everything will be the same as the former trade. The time it will end, the expiry time, everything will be the same. The direction of the trade will be the same. The only thing that will be different is the price you are buying. It will change the price you are buying, give you a better price. So people use that to catch up with a better price. So let me give you an example. For example, let's say you enter this trade at 456 right now, as in 456. Now, you expect this trade to start going down after entering it at 456. You expect it to start going down to 450, 444. Instead of going down, the trade still went ahead to go up. Maybe the trade now went to 500, 530, 520, which is against your decision, your prediction, sorry. So which means you may lose your trade if you wait and you allow that to go. So sometimes people want to take that new price, which is at 530, hoping that after taking that one, it will come down. So even if they lose the lower one, they will win the first one, the second one. But they want both to end at the same time. So they use double up instead of clicking another put. You just use double up, because if you click another put, that will stretch you for another 15 minutes. But I know you can't get it just like that theoretically, okay? But at least that's for tonight. Don't worry about that. Where we are going is actually where I want you to pay attention. I mean, rapt attention. So if you are ready to give me 100% of your attention tonight, can I see you put a 2 to the chat box? Now, let me see. When you give me, I'll return it after the training. But just give me for now. I mean, your rapt attention, 100%. Let me see a 2 in the chat box. Alrighty. These guys are very nice, so they can give things. Oh, wow. Only me. I will take all this attention by myself, not sharing. Ha, can you imagine? Somebody will give me two, like multiples. If attention were dollars, I'll be richer right now. Sandra, thank you for all the twos. Please change this. Just put dollar beside it. Two. Then I'll be very happy. A dollar sign beside all this two. All right, guys. So right now, this is the broker for you. Okay. This is the broker for you. I like your name, Janet Money. I think I should change my name to TBX. All right. So this is for the broker. Now we're going to the next thing. And why do we need this next thing? This is one of the things that we paid for in IM Academy. Now, the swipe option is what we pay for. That gives us free ideas. Some people call it signals. I don't like the name signals, actually. I prefer trade ideas, because signals, most of these scammer out there that bring out pay for my signals, and they give you wrong nonsense and all those stuff that make you lose money. So I don't want to bear any name. I don't want to share any name. That's why you see, IM Academy educators will never tell you they are called signals. They'll tell you trade ideas, which is simpler and better and more sophisticated, because these are ideas from my own personal trade. And I'm sending to you so you can follow the idea if you want to. And they always tell you if you wish to. You understand? So I call it trade ideas. So when you paid for the app, which is the swipe option, then you pay for another, which we call scanners, or you can call it strategies. Okay? Or you can call it don't let me say that. That sounds too technical. Algorithm and all those stuff. No, I think let's just say scanners or apps. No, it's not even an app. It's not an app. It's not an app. It's a scanner. Let's say scanners. Now, what is the work of these scanners? When you hear scan, if someone is having health issues, someone is having headache, neck ache, all ache, body ache, leg ache, just think of all the aches in the body. You see, someone will tell you that, oh, maybe you should get to see the doctor. If possible, they will tell you to go and have some scans to know exactly where the issue is. Now, what does that mean? That means instead of you going to be guessing and thinking, oh, maybe it's my left foot, maybe it's my right foot, maybe it's my heart, maybe it's my kidney, maybe it's my liver. It will take you years, all those guessing, and that years will make things to be worse before you realize. So you spend more time on stressing and playing, try and error, gamble, and all that. Those days, that's what would have been happening, right? Doctors would have been thinking, maybe this, maybe that, let's try this, let's start with this treatment. But today, it's easier. What do? People, they go to the doctor for diagnosis and all that. The doctor will see, okay, if something that they can quickly see from symptoms, they will just, okay, go ahead. But if not, they will say, okay, you need to go and have a scan. Now, that scan means this machine is there to figure out the exact thing you need or you are looking for without cutting through all those guess and all that. That's in terms of medical now. So if you bring that to IM Academy, when you say scanners, what are scanners? Let me tell you, if you meet a Forex trader who is not a member of IM Academy, they will tell you how long it takes them to chart, look at the figure, look at the graph, look at the news, read newspaper, before they will be able to arrive at a decision of which trades they will take. And after that, they will still chart before they will be able to arrive at which entry where they will enter the trade from for them to make money. If you put all of these search, plot together, you will spend the whole day on just one trade. How many trades will you now take if you spend on one trade? All this while and all that. Now, to reduce your effort, to reduce all this stress, these scanners are there to remove all the obstacles. All the things you should be looking for by yourself are being removed already, and the scanners will point you straight to the direction you should go. How lovely that is. You go into a scanner, it tells you this is where you need to take something, take your trade here and make money. So that's why you see all these other people in and out. Can you imagine, Mr. David, while listening to us? I'm going to find you. I might find to you, if you are listening very well, just listen carefully, is I'm taking 20% of whatever amount you make, and you don't lie to me, I'll have to come and see it. So because you are here, you're still making money. So that's how beautiful our academy is, you know. So imagine, do you think if Mr. David were to be doing the normal thing that all traders used to do, he will have enough time to do what, to be doing this and be trading? No. In fact, I saw on Coach Manuela's status where someone was watching Netflix. Can you imagine? Oh, I love this academy. I love this opportunity. Man, if you don't know, you don't know. Someone was watching Netflix and taking trades, and guess what? It was making green bubbles everywhere on his phone. He was winning while watching Netflix. How much is subscription for Netflix? He already has it in one trade. He has paid for like 2 months subscription. So imagine telling someone that I'm chilling with Netflix while making money. You are working and enjoying Netflix. All right. Can you hear me now? Can I be heard? Anyone? Am I heard now? Anyone is hearing me? All right. Thank God. Okay, thank God. All right, good. So let me continue. Sorry. That was actually I received a call and I didn't receive it. A call came in, so I disconnected. But then it took my voice. I don't know. All right, that was an aggressive call, anyways. All right, now, so I was saying that the scanner helps you to remove all the obstacles, make the job so easy for you, remove all the things you're supposed to be searching for, and just go there and take trades and make money. And that's why we're going there to study the scanner right now. And the name of the scanner is the market trap. Of course, we have a lot of scanners, okay? So to get to this scanner, if you're new in the house, if you're new, you have access to it. So long you're already a member and you subscribe or you paid, So, Mr. Kamaru, can we go to the scanner right now? So that's the strategy which we used, and that was a strategy champ Butupeola, she used from 154 to 1,000 plus, right? That's the strategy Mr. David used tonight to take 2 trades while we are talking, and the 2 clear 2-0. That's the same strategy that all the people I mentioned from the beginning have been using, and everybody's making money. So long you follow the rules and you are very patient. Remember me. Click on the remember me part so you don't have to be doing remember me. So it's 3-0, Mr. David. You know now you have to put a break. This man is just taking 3. Stop pressing people now. Let them focus. Hey, Mr. David, I will digitally rob you. Mr. David, this is my brother. He's not joking at all. He came here ready. I like your excitement. I like your enthusiasm, and I like your willingness to always learn. He's always online. He's always ready. Doesn't get tired. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the scanner. Now, don't get scared. Don't let it get you confused. Maybe too many lines. What is this? Will I understand? Blah blah. Don't worry about it, because we're going to be dealing with it right now. Okay. Now, when you come to this scanner, what does it really do for you? Like I said before, it is here to help you take trades and make money the way Mr. David is doing right now as we speak. And if you're wondering how is it doing it, it's simple. And the simplicity is what I'm discussing tonight. So I'd like to advise every one of you to have your pad, your writing pad, your notebook, your Bible. So why am I saying notebook again? Repetition. So when I say writing pad, of course, that's your notebook and your pen, okay? So you jot everything I'll be talking about, because I'll be introducing you to all this stuff. Unfortunately, we are using a phone. If I'd seen someone with a system, maybe they will be able to point this thing out effectively. But I'm going to be stressing my brother now, Kamaru, because for him to show you, you have to be tapping and then you have to pay attention so you understand better, okay? All right. Now, quickly, let's look at the strategy. This is called the market trap. We have several strategies, okay, but we're talking about the market trap tonight. And that's what we want to talk about for the next 90 days. Okay. That's good. I think Mr. Kamaru, would you let me see, point something, let me see. Touch the EMA. Let me see if we can see it. Because I think we have someone who have a system now, which will make it clearer and bigger. But if you can point EMA, then we can go on with this. If you can see it clearly. See, it's difficult, right? Since many people will be using phone. It's difficult, right?
I can point it.
All right. So you know what you do? You make
Make the person the host.
yes, Quadri. Look for Quadri in the participants. I want every one of you to stay on this call. I don't see if you leave this call, actually, well, you'll be missing out. And time is very important. You all know time is essence, right? It's of essence now, your subscription, how long and all that. How would you feel in 28 days? Like, like Modupe now, I think July 15th to August 22. If you calculate 18, July 18th, she started 18th of July. That made so much.
Quadri is host now.
All right, Quadri, you can share. You're welcome. Thank you. Come on. So Quadri, you can host us now. In fact, as you grow your account bigger, you can make your subscription money in one day. Like I think Modupe already made that in one day. If you add 114 to 157, that's 200. That's 200 plus today. Remember, your colleague is here. In the office, he will tell you to come and celebrate. He will celebrate. You will collect your salary this month. Come on. Make sure he doesn't collect your salary this month because you already be paid. All right. Who's sharing? Audrey, are you there?
You are the host. Sorry, coach. I'm just connecting my.
Okay. It's okay.
I am connecting my laptop.
All right. We're here. While you wait, we're talking. So guys, like I said, have your pen and paper because I'll be mentioning all the parts. Oh, she's planning to do giveaway. You see? Don't worry. Give me the address of your office so I can send to all the members of the academy. The giveaway we have enough work to do. All right, while we wait for Audrey, I think we can, sorry. All right, let me see if he's ready. Okay, so while we wait for him, if you have a question, but on the condition that as soon as he appears, I stop wherever he comes in, whichever area he comes in. So any questions on the strategy? Any question at all? So in order to guide you right, I think the strategy is so simple, but all you need to know is all the component part of it, what things to watch out for that confirms a buy or confirms a sell, an ability not to. Wow. So that's like the brand new balance is $1,144. Can you imagine? Just like yesterday. To think that she never believed when I was telling her that our first goal is to take the account to 1,000. And I told her the second goal is to take it to 10,000. So that day in our mind, she'll be saying, we don't hear her before. Can you imagine? Congratulations. Congratulations. We want more of that. So this week now, we're starting with a lot of people here. So by the end of this month, we'll be having more 4 figures from this group. That's actually the goal now. So believe it. If I say it, just believe it. But I will need your cooperation. Mr. Kodri, how are you going? I'll need your cooperation, because the thing is this, there's no way we can move without your support. Like, meaning, when I say without your support, I mean, if I want to work with you, if your mentor is trying to work with you, if your coach is trying to work with you, you are no longer the host. Oh my God, who kicked you out? Okay, Kamaru. You are the landlord still. So you have to give it to Kodri. Give it to Kodri. Give the participant to Kodri. The host, I said participant. The host. Can you give it to Kodri? Assign Kodri. Okay, Kodri, you are the host now. Can you go on? Please share. Oh my God, we are recording. So I don't want all this gap in between. Oh. And if I'm doing it myself, I tell you, many will not understand because I'll be fast and down, structural. Kodri, are you there? What is holding you now? Hey, hold up there. Take it back now. Don't use car. Is there traffic? Is it here?
Coach, can you hear me?
Now I'm hearing you. You've muted yourself again. You know you are the host, right? You are responsible for whatever happens. Are you there?
Yes, I am. My screen is up.
Okay, can you share?
Can you see my screen?
Okay, all right. Okay, just started sharing now. It's not shown yet, still sharing. Trying to share, sorry. All right, voila, we have your screen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's focus on the screen, on his own screen. Now, so I hope you have your pen and paper. So first thing I want to tell you is this. Now, the main aim, Mudukwe, stop oppressing us now. Well, I'm happy. So you know why I'm happy about all these trade ideas that these people are showing me. it's confirmed what I'm teaching, right? So it means that no one will say, he's lying, right? She just sent me now that she today in total $229 in one day. Can you put a figure to that? In one day, without Quadri has left again. I think his network is not good. So I think we should just go with Kamoro. Don't worry, we just manage. But how are we going to be pointing those things? We will describe. So guys, we have to describe. So I hope you understand. You see, you know, yeah, his network is bad. Guys, $229 only today. Today. As in, oh my God, this is making me happy. I'm more happy. You know, for me, for a very long time, all I do is make money from the academy and post my results. And then I got tired. It became boring. Now, no, I didn't get tired of making money. Don't get me wrong. I want to make more of it every day. I mean, I got tired of posting my own results. Like nothing is happening, like I'm not duplicating and all the stuff. And then imagine when the situation now changed, because my prayer is you have more of you posting your results. Like you don't want somebody saying, Coach, when are we going to have an audit pen now? I couldn't take trade before today because the educator is not on. When those ones, we don't want to be hearing it. We want to be hearing, Coach, I just did 500 USD. No, not by over leveraging. I mean, $229. Multiply that by 650. Imagine you make that kind of money every day. Every day. And now, do you know what you have just made? You've made another subscription money again in just a day. So imagine you make that money every day. Will you be worried about subscription? But guys, let me tell you one thing about Motupe that all of you did not know. And thank God she's here. Let me expose her now. From the beginning too, the day we started on July 18, I have that screenshot. Motupe, the screenshot of our chat where you told me that, Coach, that she said I'm tired. You know why? Because she had lessons. And she over leveraged. She had lessons. She had 2 lessons. 0, 2-0. I remember. She said she's tired. That in fact she's not training again today. I screenshot. In fact, that thing I had the screenshot of that person. That one, God, exactly that one. So you know that before the smile, there's always some. I told her the only thing I told her that day was calm down. It's in the chat there. I said, calm down, Ola, calm down. You see, because you are not calm. I said the next day you will make this money and then cover up. And the next day when she made the money, she was so happy. She said, I've covered for the loss of yesterday. I said, but don't have it in mind that you always cover for losses. Always make sure you progress. It's not about covering. That's revenge, right? And see now today, the charts are different. Like the chart is always, oh, thank God, I've made this today, I made that today. But from the beginning, it was, I'm tired. Like, So why I'm saying that now is some of you probably right now may be having the hard time and you'll be thinking, why not? Why me now? No, it's happened to everybody, not just you. But just that when you learn strategy, I can tell you it will reduce your lessons to barely minimum, like almost like if I say to like 5 to 10%. And it will increase your wins to 95, 85% from experience right now. Not just my experience, other people's experience. I think we have to make do with Kamoro. See, because the time is fast spent. I'm sorry, we have to just make do with Kamoro. This is where, or is there any other person who have a PC right now who can share? Please, for the sake of all of you, not me, I know this already. Quadri is back now. Okay, Quadri, you are the host now. Yeah, please. We want to see your screen. Can you do this, please, fast? Oh, by now we should have covered a lot, and they have room for questions. I think that's Nancy, right? Don't worry. Some days are like that. Okay, Kunle, you have a PC, please. Can you just make Kunle a host? Kamal, yeah, make Kunle a host. Kunle, let me do for him. I pray we have one Kunle in the house, so won't be. Okay, yeah, Kunle, I've seen him. After Jeffrey, you see Kunle. That's on your way down. On your way up. After Liberty Beauty Empire. Oh, yeah. So, Kunle, you are the host now. Can you please share? Grace us with your screen. Guys, if you know what's behind this whole thing, don't worry, we'll end it with that one again. You know what? I think I did it last time. We're going to be doing it again. We did it last night. If you know what happens the moment you get your account to $1,000, do you know what happens? To get to $10,000 will be very fast. Will be faster than how long it took you from 150 to 1,000. You know why? Because then your 3% is bigger. So every trade you take, makes meaning. Like today now, 229. So how long do you think the account of Modupe will take to get to $2,000? Before the end of this week, he may. And then next week, before you know it, 3,000. And then 4, and then 5. Before you know it, 10,000. Yeah, you can share now. You are the host, please. Kule, can you hear me? You can unmute yourself. Hello? Kule, can you hear me? Oh my God. Oh my God. I need Kule to say something. Kule, are you there? Oh, what do we do? See, Kamara, I think we just have to make do with what we have. Just share. I'm telling you the network, right? Guys, let's start investigating. Let's start making findings, okay? For our areas and for different environment, for different area, there are different networks that works effectively. Okay, he's talking but very low. How come I'm not hearing him? Oh, so what do we do? God, oh God, this is taking my time. 10:06 already. 1 hour spent. This time would have been spent effectively. So who is sharing now? Someone share. Who is the host presently? Why is Kule not sharing? Is the host, right? Okay, can you reclaim the host, Kamaru? Reclaim the host. Quadri is back. I hope Quadri will stay this time around. Please, guys, silently be supporting the network with prayer. Supporting network from Quadri's area with prayers. Can you reclaim the host and give to who? Quadri. Okay, Quadri is even out again. He's in between now. Okay, see, you know what we'll do? I think Kamaru, just share your screen. Don't worry. Let's just do it with the phone. We'll describe it. The time is fast spent. Claim the host, please. Can you hear me? Oh my God. Hope I'm not talking to myself. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Okay, Kamaru, can you hear me? What is going on? What is going on? Kamaru, you're not there. Kule, you're not there. I don't know. What's going on?